Fonyi against another team. So how do you handle the pressure and expectations of the entire region, I would say?
Yeah, I think I was able to handle it well because I got the experience, especially when the zonal was on. So I was equally the head coach in the zonal team. So it's for entire Fonyi. So the pressure also has, dealing with that pressure has helped me deal with this equally third division team. Though the standard is higher. But yes, the pressure is there, but I was able to handle it. That yes, I believe in the team and I believe in what I believe in, that it's going to work, and it really worked for us.
Behind every historic triumph lies sacrifice, days without pay, training on rocky fields, long travels with no guarantees. But when the whistle blew, none of that mattered. Only the fight, only the belief. There were moments when the dream flickered, when fatigue set in, when doubt crept in, but Fonyi stood behind them because this was never just about football. It was about proving that greatness can come from anywhere.
Very important, team spirit. Sometimes I think, usually people would say the united the team is, the greater heights they get to. So how did you keep the players motivated during difficult times? I know sometimes, it's third division, and in the Gambia, people would tend to discourage players, especially when they are in a third division that is in Fonyi. Probably people don't pay attention at that area of the country. How do you, keep them motivated to stick to the team?
Yeah, this is a very important question, and I will share a story with you that someone once told me, a coach somewhere at Gold Project we met. He told me, "What do you give to your players?" I said to him, "I don't understand." He told me, "No. How do you motivate your players?" I told him, "What do you mean? I don't give them anything, barely." So he told me, your players, to convince them to move from your place to another place is damn difficult. All they will tell you is no, they are not going. Even you tempt them with materials or money, they won't. So I just laughed and told him, one thing is for sure is all I do with these players is they trust me. I tell them the truth. I don't give them money. If I can give them shoe, if I can buy you a shoe, I would buy. But not necessarily that I'm paying them salaries. No, I'm not giving them money. But I tell them the truth. I would tell them, this is yours. This is your thing. It's not barely mine. It's for you people. If you take this team, you are taking yourself into this place. So I make them believe it's their own. So that's the most important part, how they got this team where it is. I remembered another story when we lost to Balosar.
That was last year's final.
Yes, last year's final. And I can tell you this, that I don't spend the night either of my houses in either Buyam or Sibanor. I went and reflected a lot the whole night, and but at the end of the day, after doing a lot of reflection, is what comes to me is, come on, you need to go again. So, and the players sends me a lot of messages, some crying and some, I can't fail for them. So after the following day, we gathered together. I put to them, the players, they say, teams that are interested of certain players, I wanted to rebuild again. I want to move those players to either first or second division. When I mention the players concerned to top divisional teams, I'm telling you, they stood and say, "Coach, we are not going anywhere." So that tells me something, that we want to take this team to the second division. So we want to do it next year. We are not going anywhere. Don't negotiate with anybody. That's what they told me. I feel no. Are they out of their minds or what? So I said no. I will talk to them individually. So, and even individually, they tell me the same thing. So I have no choice. We move on, and this year we are there.
This is something most players won't even think twice. Right, in the third division, especially in Fonyi, people will put it. Exactly. And you probably get an offer from a first division or second division team. They wouldn't waste time. But that motivation, is it by words? Probably you tell them stuff that keep them stick to the team, or something else?
Yeah, I think those words played a key role, and the words are the truth, and the only truth is the team is ours. We are from this region. Let's look at the next generation coming. We have pool of talent around here. If we are able to take this team, you are not doing it for yourself only, but the generation to come.
Exactly.
So that's, I think those words played a key role in them, and they feel they have a responsibility to do, that is to take this team into the second division, and they would also grow alongside, and they know the environment they are living, they know the players they are within. So, you know, for them scattering to go to another places, they might struggle to adopt all those things. I think comes to their mind, and I think they've decided the best for them, and they did the best decision ever in their careers.
So, what would you say was the most challenging part of preparing this team? You know, people talk a lot, especially when a team is from the provinces. Oh, this is a Fonyi team. What was the most challenging part preparing a team from Fonyi, as they would say?
I think one of the most challenging part was the financial aspect of things. It has to do with camping these players, commuting them or transporting them from one area to Sibanor or Biam for training has been somehow difficult for us, but we were able to overcome it. I think that was some of the most challenging areas. And then the thinking that the team being named Sibanor United belongs to only the people of Sibanor. That was some of the challenges that we faced. But not knowing that it is a team that is open for all Gambians, Fonyinkers, so that Fonyi will also have a team in the national division.
And this is a history now. I mean, you have the first team from Fonyi to the national championship. Yeah. That is history.
Yeah, it's history. The first time, before the game, a night before the playoff game, that is what I said to the players. You are going to write history, being the first players, the first group of players that will qualify a team from Fonyi to the national division. That is going to be history. You are setting a pace for the young ones. Exactly. Creating that platform for the young ones to showcase their talent. The moment we are in that division, yeah, we are not coming back.
So team bond, it's very important. So what's the strongest memory like you have with your teammates, not just on the pitch but off the pitch? Because I think being a leader, so captain amange feel to the mat. So you know, what was your greatest memory with the team off the pitch?
To stick together, coming dolka in make sure always mo kana do mo tema. Alnga ke kidingoti ndollem family kidingoti because ndolle team kidingo represent kan all in Sibanor United. So always ngawle fu ñoy nka ñew hakilo bulandala always. No matter how it is. Akuliara nyawonya hani problem no so ni mo tema e kanale e buga judun nak dia respect la ken deke ko amanka domoninde momo ni mo problem so before aka futa ko ji solia e ka make sole futanna anonte ka make sole ko problem na mota mo la ka dan tol damal tema problem no buga baye ko da ka dan damal le tema ka make sole ngaw takul ko mi si anu buga ketol damate ma den to kasila as family no problem no new address I bang.
I remember before the playoff, what I'm Albert dressing room open, Albert team talk la. You feel for me uncle, I think it helps the team a lot. Ke motivate. Munatina your responsibility ta ka team motivate ka foi ko ma kelele dole start nyola or things like that.
Yeah, because dole meta nu nyo kanjang as a family be ka start steering de la kelim. Katara na wala katara fiala katara dolbe atayala dolbe majibela. So ngalon ko this family mo nyanda ka maintain.
Yeah.
So for the encourage. Ni ma ñoo encourage comme abe kol yalla ndol blu baake. So maybe nte ni nga 100% soro do be 50% do be 25%. Nyanda ka ñoo mako be nga tara level kele.
Sure.
So nga responsibility ta as comme tinya da to encourage the players ko ngalo ko ni dolla start nyola an dolle ba enna